Hey, it's Zach. Today I'm drawing I'm drawing Anna from Mother. I'm drawing all the Mother characters and I'm doing Anna and I'm having a hard time making her not look like dog shit. So watch me struggle for a couple minutes while I talk to you. If anyone's curious, I use I use Clip Studio Paint. Yeah. I've been thinking a little bit about being a burnout. Now, I might be using this word wrong because, like, burnout means, like, you know, when you get burnt out, like a car, you know, when you work too hard and you get lethargic at the end. I'm using burnout in, like, the way that teachers would describe, like, kids in school. You know, like, you're a burnout, you don't pay attention, you just smoke weed all day, you know? But looking it up, I can't really, like, find someone using the word like that, so I'm not going to title the video about that, because I might be using burnout wrong. Oops. Anyway, so the thought here is, like, am I far behind? Am I not figuring it out? Is something wrong? Am I just a fucking, I don't want to say a failure, but, you know, am I lagging behind? And I've been doing some reflecting, and the fact of the matter is, what boomers tell you does not fucking matter. I am 24 years old. I am young. I have time to figure it out. Maybe in 1968 you had you were married and you had a big house at 24, but that's not how the world is right now. And I just want to let you know, let you, the viewer, know that is okay. It's okay. You're allowed to not have your shit figured out. You are expected to not have your shit figured out. I'm not saying live with your parents at age 40, but, you know, if you're, like, 23, like, it's okay. I'm not, like, it's okay. I lagged behind at school, like, a lot. I was clocked as the smart kid, because I wore glasses, and I would talk big words, and I'd be like, oh, you know, the history of Super Mario Bros. Goes as follows, you know, I knew computers and all that shit, and I was way ahead of all the computer classes, you know, I was doing well in my coding class, all of my teachers, guidance counselors, you know, parental figures and whatnot, they all said I was going to be a smart kid, I was going to be an honor student, and that never happened. In fact, all my friends were honor students and would bully me for being stupid, and so I had a very big stupidity, like, insecurity for the majority of my life. And so, you know, I would be happy to get a D on my classes. I barely graduated high school, you know. At the very end there, all the seniors, graduated, and then they left, like, a week early. You know, all the other students were still there. But when I was a senior, I had to stay behind until the very, very last day, because I had to do, like, a cram school type thing to get all the credits I needed for English. I took an entire class, so that I didn't have to repeat high school for one class. I took an entire class worth of content in about a week. And I don't know, I think that proves that me and probably, like, thousands, if not millions of other people are capable of doing the lessons. It's just the way that school is set up is fucking retarded. Okay, listen, I'm sorry, like, I don't mean to be like Boy in a Band, like, don't stay in school, but the school system is not set up for the 21st century. It's just not. And if you're falling behind in school, I think don't beat yourself up, even if the adults in your life tell you you should. Nobody gets it right on the first time. If you do, you are getting it wrong later on in life. I'm just gonna let you know. If you've had an easy streak, if you've been successful, if you are just a perfect A+ student and you're in band and you are excellent at the fucking violin and you do all this shit, you know, I promise you the second you move out, you're gonna have a panic attack because you don't know what to do. And that's okay. And I also feel like I wasn't set up to know what to do. You know, I wasn't, you know, even beyond school, from a parenting perspective, I was neglected. I wasn't taught how to do things. I'm still figuring shit out and getting laughed at for not knowing what I was doing. Real talk, some shit that I barely tell anybody, but I'm just gonna say it right here. I didn't learn how to tie my shoes until I was 16 years old. I don't feel bad about it anymore, because no one fucking bothered to teach me. So it's not my fault. You know, shit like that. I'm rambling a lot. I guess what I'm trying to say is, please be responsible for your own self. Don't let people define you. Don't let the old world shit on you. It's okay to not have your shit figured out. It's okay if you're in a case like I am where you are newly on your own and you're like, how does insurance work? No one fucking taught me how to do this. Or like, why can't I maintain all my relationships? Is my family upset at me for not calling them? Are my friends upset at me for not talking to them? Why is it so fucking hard to balance all these things? Why don't I feel like going to work every day when I work a full-time job? Or a lot of people have this problem where they feel directionless, like they didn't know what they wanted to be when they grew up their whole life. They're maybe not dating anyone and have no plans to like start a family or anything. You feel directionless, and that causes depression. All that stuff, it is okay. This feeling is not forever, and that's something I have to live with. That's something I have to learn myself. I'm not a teacher. I am a fellow student. I'm a peer, taking notes. Sharing my notes, and if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but hopefully one day I will be a teacher. I really don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just hope everyone could be happy, I guess. So I thank you for watching. I don't know what this video is, but I just had these thoughts swimming around in my brain. So please take care of yourself. Please do well. And if you don't beat yourself up, because it doesn't mean that you'll never be able to do well.